got him. Alright, so this review is obviously going to be a little bit different. This is going to be more trying to learn, or trying to look at the good stuff. So I guess I'm going to go over this the way... I'm basically just going to show you guys, or break it down the way I would if I'm trying to learn a champ, and trying to learn matchups. Like the way I review a Dopa VOD. 30 seconds until I'm definitely going to say Rumble's gross a few times because Rumble is so OP right now. Let's see what he started. So he starts D-Shield. That's what I would start. It's the smarter play. You see, like, you see how he's compare his level 1 to yours. He is constantly trying to land E, and look, he's going for E here. When he walks off for CS, like, he's constantly trying to land E. And he's just auto-attacking CS. That is what you should be doing, but you don't. You, like, kind of go for E, but not enough. Can you do, like, if he makes any mistakes? I don't understand. He didn't start Q because they were invading. He might start E level 1 anyway, but if he does something I don't agree with, I would definitely say yeah. So, you see here, you see how... So, like, this is something I already know, but I'm going to explain it to you. So, I was just telling you how you need to be using E to trade. He was trying to land E earlier. Now, here... Well, right before this. Fuck. When he was going for this CS, he had to use E to get it. And the reason for that, and this one, the reason for this is... Yasuo has his passive shield up. So even if he lands it, if he walks up and they trade damage, Yasuo isn't going to take as much. So he's forced to use E. If he popped the shield already, he wouldn't just give it like that. He would actually contest and trade back. Same reason for this one. Since he can't pop Yasuo's shield, like see he's trying to pop it again. He can't pop it. Because he can't pop it, he's having to use E on CS that Yasuo is contesting. Wow, this is gross. Are you fucking serious? That is so cringe. God, I fucking hate Nunu. I hate that champ, seriously. Wait, let's put his vision. Oh my god, they're level 2. They're level 2 ganking bot. Wow, this game's shit. This is why jungle is not balanced at all. It is so fucking stupid. Look at this. Jungle's so overtuned. Disgusting. I mean, Yasuo roaming is like... It's fine. Yeah, like Nunu enabled this roam. And that was what I was about to talk about. Another reason that Nunu's, or why jungle is so OP. And this is something, in particular, Buki, you need to do more. Like, jungle doesn't even have to gank mid a lot of the time. They can just walk through and let you get prio, and then like junglers can run through mid lane to get you prio. They don't even have to gank it. They can just let you push it, and that enables your mid to do things, and that's why jungle and mid is supposed to be like a 2v2 thing. So like let's say Nunu ganked mid and then invaded, then Yasuo would help with the invade. But since Nunu ganked mid and then ganked bot, That's why Yasuo goes bot, and like I think that's completely fine. I personally would not want to go bot because I don't want to miss a cannon wave this early in the game. But what Rumble is doing here is actually perfect because it's so early in the game he can't really shove this cannon that fast. So the best way to deny experience is to just last hit the wave and let the wave kill each other. So what he's doing here is perfect. Keeping his heat above 50. Denies the cannon here. So, see, perfect. If he tried to shove the wave, he wouldn't have denied the cannon. They have Vision of Nunu. Why do they have Vision of Nunu? How? Wait, because I have it on the wrong fucking team? Oh my goodness. Okay. So he's making sure to keep the wave on his side, which is interesting. But I can understand it. Nice. That was a good trade. So like what's going to make a good Rumble player a lot of the time is of course like heat management. So like he uses Q knowing Yasuo is coming in for the CS, but then W's on the tornado. Like that's what I mean. That's how you use your shield. But he's also keeping his heat where it needs to be. Thinning the wave. Ooh, ooh. Wait, Rumble's You know I haven't played against Rumble this entire patch. He hasn't even been getting banned or anything. I literally haven't played against him yet. That attack speed when he overheats is kind of crazy. I haven't seen it. What the fuck? Like, look up. Like, this. That's like Rumble main stuff, what he just did. That's what a Rumble main does. Like, that is the kind of trade. That's what when I'm talking about trade patterns. Yasuo jumps in. He knows Yasuo is going to jump in. He froze the wave. Yasuo is going to jump in, but he knows how much heat is going to get him to overheat. And what's not. Like he knows how to manage the heat. So he Qs. Yasuo jumps in. Then he does E and shield to overheat. Wait, was that Q again? Man, Rumble's really not okay. Not gonna lie. No, he didn't Q twice. No, I'm tripping. Okay. But like, this is so important when like everything he did here is really important. It is all of it. He thinned the wave. 1, knowing he's gonna get hit at level 4. 2, he has to thin the wave because he froze it. All while overheating and turning on his shield. Like, you realize, like, you see how important it is that he overheated with Q on, with his shield on. Like, that's like perfect. That's like literally picture perfect of how a trade should be here. That's what you're going for. Like having your shield on and your Q while overheating, while using your first E because you can use your second one in heat is just perfect. It was literally perfect. It was a perfect trade. And that's huge right now because the wave's frozen. And he thinned it out too. That was actually really good. I like that. He thinned it out perfectly to like the perfect amount. Oh, mid getting the treatment. Now he's going to tank these minions with W, yeah, and pull it up. So now it stays frozen. Keeping his heat above 50. Good play by Diana, honestly. This is little tricky, but he's denying so much right now. It's crazy. He's so what's happening right now is his wave control already won him mid. He already won. Mid's already over. And that's kind of how high elo works, is like when big mistakes happen, and like if one person makes one like semi big mistake, like it's just it. So like he roamed bot, he also roamed bot, got nothing, which like that's why I fucking hate roaming. He got nothing, missed a cannon for it, came back to lane, pushed it towards Rumble, and then Rumble froze and won the trade. That's the big problem. So like it was a build up until a big problem happened. Rumble won the trade not only because he leveled up to level 4 because of the missed cannon earlier, but Rumble won the trade with the wave coming into him, and that should never happen. Whenever that happens, it's always a big deal. Because as soon as it gets frozen and you lost the trade, now he's fucked. What can you like now? Yasuo, the wave's frozen, health disadvantage, level disadvantage, enemy, Rumble's Diana and Braum were here. Like it's just fucked. He can't do anything. And now he just missed another cannon. He's missed 2 out of 2 cannons. That's a ton of experience. No, he just leaves it frozen here. He should just leave it frozen. Like, Yasuo pretty much needs his jungler or support to get him out of this, but that's why, like, right now, that's why, like, you see how Rumble's not using Q to trade? It's because he doesn't want to break this. He doesn't want to break the freeze. And that's why he waited for the wave to be big earlier before using it. So now he's trying to break the shield, and he landed it and popped the bone plating. Oh my, Yasuo's so fucked. Now he can use Q because enough minions have died that it's not going to break. It's not going to break the freeze. And Yasuo's... Look. See when he went for this? See how I walked up to use Q? 1, the wave was cut down. 2, it's when Yasuo's walking up to use Q on this. You see what you see? Like, it's always... He's not forcing it. He's waiting for Yasuo to have to walk up too far. That's what I've been trying to teach you guys. But look. What he did here, another... I'm semi-impressed from the gameplay because he's not being a Down syndrome, no-skill Rumble main. He's actually playing very well right now, So, what he just did here... So it looks like he could probably kill him, right? And he might have been able to. But they don't know where Nunu is. So he took the low risk, medium reward over the high risk, high reward. So he lost no health, basically chunked Yasuo to where there's no point he can walk up, and there's no way he dies to a gank. If he went in there to try to kill and Yasuo survived and then he died to the gank, this entire lead's thrown. Like, this is something I would do when I'm tryharding on a main account. If I'm playing in Diamond, I go for that kill all day. But having this respectful play where you take the small leads is like how you want to be playing. The problem is the wave... Okay, so exactly what I was about to talk about next. The problem is the wave is... The freeze won't last any longer. So, like, look. So right here, it looks like there's 4 minions and then there's 5 here, but these are low. So this freeze would last for like half of the next wave. So when Yasuo came back, it would be coming back to him. And there's no point in denying half of a wave. So Now he's just going to hard push, which is exactly what I would do. I'll do the exact same thing. Because now Yasuo actually might overstay. Odds are he won't, and he'll just hard push this. Because for some reason, Rumble can push an entire fucking wave with only a D shield. Like, this is not okay, by the way. That is nowhere near okay. Like, if they want to nerf Rumble mid, literally all they have to do is nerf the damage he does to minions. Because wave clear is so important in mid. Whereas it's not as important in top. So why can he clear an entire fucking wave with Q? Look at this. This is no AP, nothing. Just a D shield. Like, what is that? That's so busted. But he's been playing. He's played near perfect for 5 minutes. Well, I mean, I would expect this. Okay, so he rushed Sorcerer's Boots. Or Magic Pin Shoes. Magic Pin Shoes are always a good first item on Rumble because he doesn't have mana and he does a fuckload of damage with Magic Pen. Now Yasuo is making a pretty big mistake right now. Yasuo's making a mistake. So I'll show you. Let's look at this from Yasuo's side. Now, Yasuo cleared that wave. Okay, look. I'm going to pop quiz. Pop quiz. Okay? Yasuo gets back to lane here. Wait, why did it take Yasuo so long to get back to lane? Hold on. I think he's behind. Is he? He finishes his recall here, I thought. Let me see. He should have left base like a second earlier, but I don't think... He should have left base a little bit earlier than that because of, like, since Rumble's resetting. But okay, pop quiz. If Yasuo last hits this wave right here under tower, just last hits, what will the wave do? What will happen with the wave? If he just last hits. Right. It was slow push to Rumble. Why? Because this wave will get caught on these minions. Meaning, it's going to be closer. Like, after this wave dies, this wave is going to be behind this one. So, it's going to end up, like, right here on Yasuo's side. But it's going to slow push to Rumble. So, the way to make sure that doesn't happen, and the wave just gets reset back to the middle, is by getting here and clearing this as fast as you can. As fast as possible. So now this will slowly push to Rumble because it's not right in the middle. But he basically had two options. Try to clear it as fast as possible and put it in the middle, or last hit so the wave is on his side and slow pushes. If he doesn't get it reset and he gets this suboptimal reset on the wave, that's shit. It doesn't do anything for him. So he just starts hard pushing like this, right? So that's where you have to make the decision. That's where, like, fast decision making is important. If you're Yasuo here. Do I want this to slow push? Or do I want it to reset in the middle? And can I get it to reset in the middle? Obviously, I don't think he even thought about it because he got it to here and then just started, like, hitting the wave, and it looks like he's hard pushing. But hard pushing here doesn't make sense. Wow. You know what's crazy here? I just learned something. See, like, whenever I VOD of you, I can even learn things. So what was tricking me up about this was, like, well, I had to go back and watch to see where Yasuo was because it seemed like it took him a while to get to lane, right? he didn't really waste that much time in base. But Rumble's here already because Rumble has the W and the level 2 shoes. Like, this is a big deal. If Rumble doesn't rush level 2 shoes and doesn't have like natural movement speed, Yasuo can get this shoved in before he gets here. And then it's fine. He's perfectly safe. Because Rumble can get here so fast, Yasuo can't get this shoved. And then Yasuo is like fucking himself here by doing this. Interesting. Interesting how like movement speed can be so important. Like that. Very interesting. I mean, going level 2 boots on Rumble is a standard thing. It's just like crazy seeing how important that is right here. Especially like in a high elo scenario, this is a really big deal. Because look, you see why it's a big deal now? If Yasuo got this pushed in, like normal, he just walks away. Rumble can't freeze. Rumble gets here so fast, now he can actually freeze again. And stop it from hitting the tower. That's really unfortunate for Yasuo, because now he's fucked, like, pretty hard. Yeah, like I said, this lane was lost a while ago. Like, Yasuo already lost the lane. Now it's like some getting through it without like trying to stop the bleeding. But this is mid lane right now. Like, look at the enemy bot lane's here now. Yasuo should know because they were missing and they had prio. He should know that there is a chance he gets ganked. He does have a ward. In this current meta, you should be putting wards bot side more than any other side. But even if the bot isn't here to gank him, he's still in a really, really bad spot. Now he's so fucked. This game's over. Like, if I'm Yasuo here, I just FF open. You can't win. It's literally not possible to win. Now he's 6-2. Yeah, it's not possible. And so, in a high elo situation, so Yasuo needs his jungler to bail him out, right? Because the wave's fucked. But the thing is, if Nunu comes, and if Nunu comes, and Diana comes, and it's a 2v2, obviously, like, Rumble and Diana are going to win because he's level 6. There's no way they win. So it's really, really risky for Nunu to try to come break this. In Diamond, I can have this exact same setup, but my jungler is ganking the lanes that are losing, while the enemy jungler griefs and ganks my lane. This is what I'm always talking about to you guys. What, like, the difference between when I play in Diamond and play in like a high elo game. It's griefing if the enemy Nunu tries to break this freeze without knowing where Diana is. Because they'll just both die 2v2. Because Diana should be hovering mid and she is. She's here. So, like, that's the sad part about Pisslow games. Also, this ward, really good. Because, like, this is the thing. If you are freezing, you can't get as good vision. But his jungler's here on the bot side. So, well, okay, so I don't... This ward is... There's actually a thing you kind of have to go over here, is you don't always want to do this. So, like, his jungler's bot, but he puts a ward here because he had a suspicion that the Nunu could be up there. Normally, you want to ward the side where you want to hug. So, like, even if his jungler's here, he should still be warding this side. But again, it's very situational. No, this isn't a Pisslow game. This is a high elo game. Okay, so look. So, oh shit, let's see what happens here. So Nunu ended up ganking from bot side, and that is why you you ward the side that you want to hug. You don't ward the side that the enemy jungler might be. You see why? Because like his jungler was here, so if he wants to hug towards his jungler, he still needs to ward it to make sure he's not like right next to the Nunu. Let's see what he does here. He wanted to fight this, obviously. Actually, no, I see what he did. So he didn't drop his ult because he wanted to 1v2. He dropped his ult because... So, watch when he drops it. Right before it hits him. So, he drops it, making sure... So there's no way he dies because they'll have to stand on his ult to kill him. It was a defensive ult. Yeah. It was a defensive ult, making sure there's no chance he dies. And if they tried to stay and fight him, then he could probably just turn it and kill. Well, I mean, he can't go for the 1v2 because they backed off. That's like the point. He would 1v2 if they tried to fight him based off of where his ult was. But, like, it's different than him, like, eating the snowball and then turning on his ult and going aggressive. It was a defensive ult. If they tried to fight him, he would 1v2. But it made it so he wasn't killable. Now he doesn't have ult. So he doesn't have ult. And he's a level up, but because he doesn't have ult, he's respecting the Yasuo. Oh, I don't agree with this at all. This is grief. This is hella grief. Oh my god, okay. I thought he was going for Scuttle. I was like, oh my god, he's fucking griefing. Okay. He's going for the fruit. Oh my god. Like, because like, and his team's on Dragon. Like, his team's on the bot side of the map. Him going for Scuttle and then like with mid-wave, it made no sense. Okay. He's not trolling. Okay, we're good. Rumble's wave clear isn't okay. That attack speed is crazy. What the fuck? See what he does here. Why was Scuttle trolling? Because his team was on Dragon. His team was on Dragon. He had midwave pushing into him, so not only would he miss minions to try to get that Scuttle, but he's on the opposite side of where his team is making a play. So he wouldn't be able to join. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So you know what's interesting? What's really interesting here, look, watch this. Watch this. Rumble thought that Yasuo reset. So watch, he does E here. As soon as he did it, he was like, oh shit. It's very clear he does not want to push right now. So if Yasuo doesn't touch the wave at this point, it will push to Yasuo. Minion waves are volatile enough that just one E from Rumble like that, it will push to Yasuo now, if he just last hits. So if Tempest wanted to, he could let this push in. Because, like, you have to understand the win conditions for each champ in this lane. The reason why Rumble likes to freeze, like why he's been freezing versus Yasuo, is because Yasuo wins like an all-in fight. If they just all in, Yasuo wins. He's an extended fight champ. He's not a bursty champ, right? Rumble wants to burst, wants to poke you down in this matchup because Yasuo is like a, I don't know, like a kind of like a bruiser, I guess. He's like a weird class of champ, and Yasuo can't get in an extended fight with him when the wave's closer to when the wave's closer to Rumble's tower, because Rumble just walks away. That's why he's been trying to freeze. So like if Yasuo did let a push in, there's a world where he can run him down the lane.
Money well spent.
It makes Rumble easier to gank.
Hi, handsome and beautiful gamers. Reviving.
Crying Clownfish, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hi, DRM, buddy. So if Yasuo tried to freeze, there's a world where for about like 1 or 2 waves, Rumble would be gankable and maybe fightable, especially when Rumble's ult's down. But Yasuo isn't, like, he didn't take advantage of that. And he isn't last hitting, so it's going to push to Rumble now. Pick a number 1 to 60. 14. It's always the number that I pick. Good wave control. I like it. Okay, he wants to fight. Oh? Now that is some shit. So, Rumble's overtuned, and that is what happens. Like, when you're a one trick, you know how much damage you can do. Like, I don't even play Rumble enough to know to fight this. It's like obvious why he did it. So he popped the bone plating, used his Q. Now Yasuo does this. It was actually really it was well played because there was no hesitation. He went right when Yasuo threw his tornado, so he has no Q stacked up, and his shield was popped and bone plating. So as soon as he threw it, look, right when he threw it, Rumble drops ult. He drops ult. He's at 50 heat already, so he can flash in and use all of his abilities and overheat. I want to see how he... Oh, so Yasuo actually lives here? Yasuo definitely lives here. But he used Wind Wall so close. If he flashes first, then Wind Walls, then he lives. Because then Rumble can hit him with E. So Yasuo did grief. But it was still like a decent play. Wait. Okay. He's griefing here, though. This is griefing. It makes literally no sense not to push this cannon wave. That is so grief. Literally the only reason ever not to push this cannon. There's 2 reasons. One, you're like, if you're low or something and the enemy jungler is actually a threat, it could, like, the waves reset. So like, if you start pushing it, like, it's fine to recall when the waves reset. So like, if you start pushing it, then you have to finish pushing it. And if you can't, but because the enemy jungler, then you're fucked. But it's Nunu who's level 6. Like, there's no chance Nunu can stop him. And then on top of that, the other reason would be... Wait. Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. What was the other reason I had in my head?
Spent.
Son of a bitch. What was the second reason? Fuck. Oh, yes. Tempo. Literally tempo. Thank you, bro. Okay, the other reason is... if you're trying to get back to lane, like, so if Rumble pushes and then resets, Yasuo can come to lane and potentially have 1 wave of a roaming timer. Potentially. But because it's a cannon wave, that shouldn't even happen. So like by resetting early, you can buy and get back out on the map, like get back out into mid lane and already be here when Yasuo gets back. Does that make sense? So you can already start pressuring him again. But, one, Yasuo isn't a good champ to roam on. Two, Yasuo was dead long enough here that he could actually deny this wave. There's no way he couldn't deny this wave. Oh, wait. And Simeon gifting 6 months of tier 1 sub. I've never seen that before. But Pog, thank you, bro. Huh, what the hell? I've never seen that. But I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Also, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he has enough gold for his item or not. This literally just comes down to denying the most from Yasuo. He can easily push this cannon wave. He can easily overheat. He can easily push this wave. And deny Yasuo the cannon. Like, I don't know what would make you think he can't overheat. Like, why wouldn't he be able to overheat? He has, look, he's 50 heat. Why can't he overheat? What's preventing him? What kind of drugs are you guys on? So, he should have pushed this, denied the cannon wave. I would assume the only reason he didn't do it was because he was afraid Nunu would not try to kill him, but delay him. If he thought that Nunu would come delay his push, then it's like, it's fine. Yeah, and like bots showing, so like you know the support can't be there. I'm gonna assume that's what it was. He was afraid of Nunu stopping it. I don't even think you can. I don't even think you can control the duration on your ads. You scrub. Like, I have ads off as much as I can. I'm like, it forces other ads. Like, it actually forces ads. But anyway, good night, and Simeon. Have a good one, bro. Anyway, so let's see what he buys. He buys... That's interesting. Dark Seal, Fiendish Codex. That's interesting to me because CDR is not that good on Rumble, and that means he's probably going what? Leandries? Maybe Hourglass? That is really kind of... Wait, this Trist is fucking griefing. Oh my... Oh... This Trist. Holy shit. That was so grief. No. Nope. Yeah, this champ. Fucking gut this champ. Gut this fucking champ. That is fucking disgusting. That is so gross. That... Bro. Like, Tempest can say some dumb shit. But he's right on this one if he tweeted about how gross Rumble is, because that is disgusting. That is so fucking gross. All he has is level 2 boots and Phoenix coat. Oh. What is this champ? It's the overheat. It's the overheat. I wanna puke. Like, actually. Look at the overheat. No. Nope. No. No. Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about before I saw this, was Rumble ult should get a nerf in range. That's another way they should like. That's another perfect way to nerf him. That would be understandable, and not make the champ shit. Bro, it doesn't matter what level Rumble is compared to Yasuo. Like, it doesn't matter. That's way too much damage without landing an ult. That he didn't. I don't even think he landed an E. That was literally just Q with auto attacks overheat. I don't even think he hit a Q. I think Yasuo's passive was down. That's the only reason he went for this. But we're going to see if he landed an E at least for the MR shred. Let's hope he at least landed an E. Nope. Wait. Nope. Didn't even land an E for the MR shred. Didn't even land E. Okay. Nerf this champ. Fucking got this champ. This champ's way overtuned. He's been sleeper overtuned for like 3 years. Like, please. Get him out. Like, I'm done. That was so overtuned. It's just crazy. That was the amount of damage you would expect if he has like 2 full fucking items. That was not okay. Seriously, that was not okay at all. That was just... And like I said, the Rumble's been playing well this game. His wave control in mid, like his laning was good. But that was not okay. That was so busted. Well, they tried to make him a top laner by reducing his MR, like base stats MR, and then making him Thanos, thinking that would mean anything. Who the fuck knows? And he shreds towers now. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, we'll reduce his MR a bit, and then we'll double the amount of damage he does. No way he gets played mid. They won't play him mid anymore. Another defensive ult. Look, notice the timing on the ult every time. This griefer Diana, if she has her E up, she is fucking griefing. I'd ping the hell out of her. Like, how, like, why are players like this? Why are players like this? Especially junglers. It's always junglers. I'm sorry, but it really is. Why do junglers grief their laners so hard all the time? Like, I just don't understand. He 1v2s, like, perfectly. She has E and ult. CCing the Yasuo here and ulting him could literally save the Rumble. Not only could she potentially pull him and cancel one of his Qs, but they might be able to kill him. Like, where is your E? E ult. Instead, let's throw Q into the wind wall. Smart. Why not E on top of him, ult him, and then use Q so you can potentially kill him? I don't know. Let's Q into the wind wall. Hold E for next year. Well, see, I knew ya. Like, that Diana deserves to be banned. You know she's a jungle main. You know it's a jungle main, not an autofill jungle, based off the way they played that. You just know. Any Diana player, anyone that plays mid and has played Diana, would E in right away and ult. No chance. Because, like, why the fuck wouldn't you? But when you main jungle, you don't know how to play a lot of these other champs because you're used to playing Graves every fucking game and every season, like these overtuned champs. So, like, when they get a mid laner in the jungle, they get all like, ooh, let's play Diana. And they do shit like that. So that was grief as hell. He got griefed by his jungler, and that sucks. What a shame. That was so troll. So sad. Let's see. Looks like he's... Yeah, see, he rushed Leandri's. I'm, like, really, really surprised. Really, really surprised that he would rush Leandri's. I'm surprised it's that good. Wait, let me look at the stats. Does it even give Magic Pen? Like, it doesn't make sense to me that this... Like, did he crunch the numbers or something? Because Protobelt gives Magic Pen, too. Like, Protobelt gives Magic Pen now. He doesn't waste any gold on mana. I don't see it. I don't see it. Ability haste is shit on Rumble, though. Like, it's not that good on him. Cooldown reduction's never been amazing on Rumble. Like, it's not shit, but it's not good. It's never been, like, a stat that they want a lot of. Because he can't use it all. Not only does he already have low cooldowns, but you get more cooldown reduction. It's not like you really can't use it that much when because of the overheat mechanic. It's not like you can spam. Like, the only reason I could see doing this is for just like the only reason I could see doing this is because he has enough damage that he still melts squishies, but he can also fight the tanks. That's the only... So I would assume versus a full squishy team, he would go Protobelt and not Leandri's. Like, I don't think there's a reason for him to rush Leandri's every game. So I'd have to look at his other games, but I would assume versus all squishies, he'd go Protobelt. Versus a team like this where they have like 2 tanks. He can cover he can kill everything. He can kill the tanks, he can kill the squishies. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm honestly surprised it was even that close. You know who's griefing this right here? You know who trolled this? Nunu. Nunu started this fight. He started this fight, and he went for Diana. So, let's say the Yasuo is Dopa. This is where Dopa is different than other challenger players. Dopa will let the Nunu die, for sure. Dopa would never follow this, because this is griefing. Like, in what world? Like, Nunu's coming in half HP, level down, Rumble's fed. This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. I mean, Diana doesn't have ult, but it doesn't matter, because Diana's not the fed one. They have to kill Rumble. Look at this damage. It's not even close. Now they just gave away shutdown to already fed. That was so grief.
Money well spent.
John the Lizard, thank you for the Prime sub, brother. 3 months. Thank you. Yasuo's dead so long, he has time to farm jungle camp. Does he stream? Does Wench stream? I think he does. Because that was a little sus. Wait. That was a little sus. Like, I wonder if he was streaming this game, because that was kind of sus. Look at this. Oh, no. Wait, no, hold on. Let me see what it looks like from the other's point of view. Okay, they could see him. They could see him walk this way. It's just, you would assume he resets here. Whatever, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I wonder what he's building next. Maybe a lot of the time you'll see players on Rumble, or you'll see people just go like a really early Void Staff. That's like not uncommon on him. Okay, so now he's a shutdown. He has to make sure he doesn't just like see. He's afraid because not because he loses to Yasuo, but because if he gets ganked and dies, his lead's thrown. And well. Like, notice. So let's talk about jungle here for a sec. How disgusting this fucking role is. So Nunu has griefed multiple times. He's died ganking multiple times. Rumble has played nearly perfect. His only death is when he was griefed by his jungler. He hasn't missed many waves. Rumble's only level 11. Nunu is halfway to level 11. How is that okay? That Nunu can affect the entire map. Die 4 times. And only be a level down. When the mid is playing this well and this fed. Game shit. The game's shit. Like, I don't understand. How is that possible? How is that possible? That this guy can just chain gank, die doing it half the time, and only be a level down. He's not even almost level 12. He's only halfway. It's so disgusting, man. It really is. It's not okay. It's not fair. Junglers don't get fucking punished. I don't understand. This is what I was talking about my last stream. When I was just getting chain ganked by Gragas. He can chain gank me. It can work 50% of the time. And he doesn't miss anything. He doesn't lose out. He doesn't lose anything. Like, he just... Like, imagine... Like, if Rumble roamed around the entire game and missed a lot of waves but got a lot of kills, he would be, like, level 9. Like, you can't do the same thing in mid. It's just jungle and support you can do this. It makes no sense. Where is Diana's E? What is wrong with this player? Oh my god. Like, why are you using Q? How are you so shit? Like, Riot, please stop buffing any... Like, just let junglers play. Just make the only junglers viable the ones that have been viable. Stop trying to add more junglers. I'm sick of watching these Morganas in my game. I'm sick of watching these fucking Dianas. I'm so sick. Like, this is unbelievable. He's griefing, like, Rumble sets it up on a platter. It's on a platter. It's so gross, man. And this is why, look. Enemy team can grief a gank like this, not get punished because his jungler has brain damage. It's disgusting. It's actually disgusting. Because if he dashes early, like, see, this is the thing. Like, if he dashes and then ults, or like if he dashes and then Yasuo flashes, first all he has to do is turn on E and W and dash in right off the bat. Yasuo flashes, then he can use Q. If Yasuo win walls, he can keep walking, and then, I mean, odds are he's going to kill him even if he flashes. He's going to kill him anyway. But, like, regardless of if he has flash or if he doesn't, all Diana has to do is dash in right away. She has to. There's literally no reason. There's no world where you do this first, where you Q first. It doesn't make sense. Jesus Christ. Because she has Red Smite too. So if she E'd with W on and Red Smite and autoed, she can get all of that off while he, like, as he flashes, he's dead. He flashed too late. So Diana's just a griefer. Ah, yes. Okay. Punish that one at least. They should have got both kills, but they punished one at least. Wait. Did Yasuo stay? Yasuo should have reset while all that was happening. Wait, he has to dive him here. Don't. No way he pussies out and doesn't dive here. Okay, grief as fuck flash, but I get it. Grief flash, but I get it. Damn, you know how it's sad because you know what's kind of gross. He E'd behind, knocked him up, and then ulted. But the ult put him on the other side. So I'm pretty sure he was getting hit the whole time. Which is really dumb, to be honest. Damn. No, he definitely doesn't die if he doesn't flash. He 100% does not die. Because he's about to... He's going to have W back up. But I get it. Like I said, I get it. It's better to be safe than sorry, and... giving the shutdown would be a big deal, so... Okay, so he is going... He's doing exactly what I said. He's rushing a Void Staff. Yeah, it's just one of those flashes. So, he is going to go Void Staff. This is a very common thing on Rumble. Just getting, like, Magic Pen boots, Void Staff very early, like second or third. Because Void Staff is normally like a third or fourth item. So some Rumbles will go second. Because he has so much fucking damage that he just melts. It's kind of like going Last Whisper second on like Zed or something. Just makes it so they can never... Honestly, this was just lucky and Triss trolled. Pretty sure. Think this was just lucky. I think Triss went too early here. Like, she went in before, like, Rumble even threw down. At least she healed early, but... How does she die? Look at how much health Jinx has. 845. No. Wait, was that a tower shot? No, no, no. Was that a tower shot? No, that was Jinx. I mean, that was Tristol, right? Or was that a tower shot? Oh, the tower. Okay, so it was the tower shot. So, because, like, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense she would die like that. But she took that one tower shot somehow. Let me see. Towers are so weird sometimes, I swear. I swear this isn't in range of the tower. I swear this is like right on the fucking edge. She's really far away here. There's times where that happens where I'm just like, how the hell is that in range? And I mean, I've been playing League for a long time. So it's like, when it's like this and it hits, it's seriously right on the edge. That's what got her killed, was the tower shot. Still way too much damage, but... From Trist, I mean. Trist does too much damage. So Rumble's playing a little safe here, just not dying to ganks, trying to get into the mid game early, or trying to get in the mid game fed. This is hella grief, by the way. This is his first mistake of the game. This was his first mistake of the entire game. Right here. So his mistake, and this is like a mistake that you pretty much only see in high elo, where it will really like hurt you, is he's trying to make a play when his bot lane's not on the map, and he's doing it on the bot side of the map. If he's making this play on the top side, the odds of him getting punished are a lot smaller. He can still be punished because supports will roam straight from base to like right down mid, but he's going to get punished way more for this because he's trying to make a play on the bot side because his jungler's here. In his mind, it seems he thinks Nunu's top side, so he's hugging bot, and then he sees Thresh, and he's like, okay, well, my jungler's here, so we'll just fight, right? But with the jungler being here, you kind of have to assume that the enemy support is also coming. I mean, enemy jungler. But that's not even what gets him killed. I think they can win that if it's just Nunu. But Volibear comes. So, and that's what I mean by, like, you'll get punished in high elo if you try to make plays. Because look, this is a really high level concept that, like, you really don't even need to know until high level because it just won't happen. So notice how, watch, while this was happening, look at top lane. Top lane is pushing onto the tower, right? This is, right here is a perfect example of what Dopa can see these things. It's really hard to see these things. Like, even me, like, I know the concept, but it's very hard to do it in game because you have to be tracking everybody. Dopa is really, really good at that and is one of the things that separates him from other players. Like, because you can see in top lane that Riven is taking the tower and no one's here. No one's here to stop her. So, theoretically, all you have to do is sit back and do nothing. Because the enemy team is bleeding somewhere on the map. And there's nothing they can do about it. And so, you, in theory, should not make a play until you see Volibear reappear back in top lane. Right? He didn't respect this. And then Volibear ended up roaming mid instead. And they get the shutdown for it. So the right play is to play completely safe until he sees Volibear. He knows where the support is, so he doesn't die to a 4-man like this, even with this jungler there. So it's like he was baited into feeling secure while also not respecting the enemy top could come because he wasn't there. This will rarely ever happen in a low elo game, but I've died a lot in like a high elo game and know right away that this was my mistake. This is also something in competitive that's a really big deal. Like when I used to play competitive, a lot of plays where something would go wrong is when we weren't respecting someone missing like that. Even if it was like on the opposite side of the map, we wouldn't respect it, and then we'd be numbers down and lose a fight for it. You have to be paying attention where everybody is constantly. Well, it's map awareness, but it's a whole new level of map awareness. Because, like, map awareness, even challenger players don't, like, you would assume all challenger players have great map awareness, and they do on a low level map awareness where they are watching it constantly, but being able to read the map at the same time, not just look at it, is a whole nother thing. If his bot lane was there, it would be good. Well, because Riven has TP, yeah, and that's like another element. If Riven has TP and they can match and make it 5v5, yeah. But if Riven doesn't have TP, then that's a potential 4v5, and then they could lose. You don't want to like voluntarily take numbers down fights. So that was his first mistake. What's the difference between challenger players and diamond players? Everything. Diamond players are as far from challenger as a silver player is from diamond. Maybe more. Especially high challenger. Diamond players lack so much knowledge, it's like painful sometimes. So he's going down to bot because the wave is fucked. This is like one of the worst situations to be in, by the way. I hate this. He's going down to bot because the wave is fucked and slow pushing to them, so he needs to collect these waves, right? But his team's also dying in mid, so like he needs to defend. This is literally one of the worst situations. So now he has to go mid, or he feels he has to go mid, because they would keep pushing. Okay. This is him. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's not like he would actually get here for this wave. But if he misses anything in the next wave, this is grief. So we'll see if he's actually like... Or maybe he doesn't go for the next wave? He should. He should go for the next wave. Oh, this is a cannon though. So there's like a lot of different things that like factor in here. So because this is a cannon, it will start coming back this way. Slowly. But... It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a little bit. No, it should. Let's watch it. Like I said, it will slowly come back. Like I said, it is, as you can see. If there's only one minion missing now. So it will slowly come back because of where it is. Even with the minions being buffed, it will slowly come back. We're gonna have to go back and watch everything that happened with Rumble, but let's see. Let's watch this. See if that minion buff is enough. Because this is why. This is, in theory, or how it used to be. We'll see right here. This would be why. So let's see. Shut down. Is it just tower, by the way, or is it team gold? I forget. That affects the minion damage. Is it just tower, or like the tower in that lane, or is it team gold? Turrets and champ level. Okay. Let's see. What's interesting is... I'm always right. First of all. I'm always right. As we can see, I'm always right. It's very slowly pushing back, like I said, and I know I'm right, but sometimes I'm like, maybe Twitch chat is right, but then I remember they're not right.
Just played a game where I got a pentakill on Zed, but still couldn't carry my team against a collie I needed reviewed bad.
Who was that? Wait. Okay, it reset. Just played a game where I got a pentakill on Zed, Pog, But still couldn't carry my team against Kali. I need it reviewed bad. Okay, Racy, make sure you save the game, send it to me. And wait, what's today? Thursday. Okay, so we'll need to make sure we do it before Tuesday. Okay. We need to go back and see. Where was I? Bro, someone got Baron during this time. We've missed so much. Wait, he's still dead. What's happening Tuesday? Should be a patch, right? Oh, okay, right. He pushed out. He didn't push out bot all the way. He did Krugs, which I wouldn't have done. He should have pushed bot. And then he went mid. See, see, this is why. So, like, Triss could get this. He could have got bot wave. No one loses a wave. Triss loses a wave now. He's afraid to push because of enemy team. Wow, they're on Baron. That's why someone got a Baron. Nothing he could do about that, really. That's kind of grief, though. The Rumble ult. It's good. Wouldn't it be dangerous bot? No, because they were already fighting in mid. They had to reset. So, what's good is one of them is pushing mid. That's why his ult was kind of troll, because he should be saving it. So, like, basically, this is what happens. This is a situation. Basically, what happens here is his team's going to push mid. Enemy team's going to get Baron, but the enemy team has to get a recall off safely. So, he should, like, kind of chase. They should cut them off cautiously. Let Triss continue to push. Don't tell me this Triss is actually jumping over this wall. You fucking griefer. And then, as they try to rotate or reset, then he could use ult. But, oh, okay, nice. She didn't. Nice. Keep pushing. So Triss just keeps pushing, then he just has to not die and keep stalling their base as they have to go out this way. Imagine if he had ult right now. Bro, imagine he has ult right now. Because it's important not to do like, what's it called? What's it called? Fuck. When, like, you judge after the fact. We'll see if you had ult here and didn't use it here. You know what I mean? What's it called? Someone has to know. No, not hindsight. It's a certain, like, kind of, results oriented. Like a results oriented, whatever it's called. So, like, it's not that his ult here, it's not like we're not comparing this ult to this one. Yeah, results based. We're talking about, like, the important part here is this ult here was useless in the first place. So because this ult was useless and there was no reason to ult them yet, so he should have it here. And if he did, it would have been great. That's, like, the difference. Instead of, like, well, this ult, like, instead of comparing, it's hard to explain. Some of you will understand, some of you won't. But his ult, it would have been amazing to have here. The Diana made a grief play, though. Like, that was pretty troll. Oh, they're trolling hard here. This is so bad. That exhaust was good, though. This is high elo fighting right here. This is, like, actually... Oh, they're trolling it now, though. Yeah. Unfortunate. Luckily, he stayed alive, though. But it's like, so see, something you can take away from that. Notice how he used everything, and then backed out, and then just stayed on the edge. He didn't fucking int with the rest of his team. Like, he stayed alive. 5 people dying is one thing. If everyone on your team dies but you, that can change everything. Okay, going right down mid. Interesting that I didn't want to go to top. I would assume so. Like at this late in the game, going up here for a tier 1 can be really risky. They can all just be waiting in the brush. It's better to let tier 1s fall, and that's why he's not going top right now. Looks like he... Oh boy. Nice champ, Nunu. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay, Tempest smurfed. Tempest hard smurfed. Was that his ward too? Whose ward was that? I think it was Thresh's ward. So he landed the tornado, Thresh warded, so he could get this ult off. And that's why... So this is another mistake in the first place. He shouldn't be up this far. After the tower falls, he shouldn't even be trying to poking over the wall when Thresh can literally hook over the wall. And also, Diana should not be up here. Diana should not be up here. Like I said, letting this tier 1 fall is completely fine. And it makes no sense for Diana to be up here. So he griefed here. Diana's griefing there. Braum's griefing too. They shouldn't even try to defend. Oh, no. Nunu snowballed in, so that was just... In theory, Braum griefs a little bit there, but not much he can do about it. Nunu's just kind of cancer. Trish should have ulted Nunu away. Actually, I'm interested... What happens... Okay, what happens if Trist walks into the snowball... Wait. Give him a jump. Wait. Bro, some of these players are just trolling. He can jump? But, like, anyway, what happens if Trist eats the snowball and buffers her W with it? She would get through. But can Yasuo ult? No, right? Because if she's jumping, she's not technically knocked up because she buffered through it. Pretty sure. I know he's just barely out of range, but, like, that's why Trish should be giving him a jump. Why wouldn't Trish walk up and give him a jump? Doesn't make sense. So yeah, I would assume you just send me the ROFL file. I would assume Yasuo can ult maybe right at the start. But yeah, Trish should have gave Braum a jump here because, like, if Braum jumps here, look, he just barely, because Trish just kept walking, he just barely got the jump off at the end, and then he still got hit mid jump. If Trish gives a jump and then Nunu hits him with a snowball all the way back here, it doesn't matter. Then Nunu's like way out of position. Thresh can't follow up with a hook. Ah, yes, Riot. Riot Games. Look at this client. Look at this client, because Like, I hate this game. What am I at? 22:45. Dog shit client. But anyway, Trist, hard grief in that one, for sure. Diana should never be top for a tier 1 when they have Baron. Hi, Jenna. How's it going? He griefs being over the wall there. Definitely. Riven pushing side is pretty troll too, to be honest. Because they have Baron, you cannot push Baron. Did you see the dodge nerfs? Yeah, it's stupid. Because you can't nerf dodging until you fix matchmaking. But I guess we're just going to have to suffer through autofill junglers. Unfortunate. Because for some reason, they try to nerf dodging before they make autofill jungle not a thing. Even though that just loses the game for you. So, thank you, Riot. I'm doing well, Jenna. Doing great. Oh, shit. Wow, that's actually not okay. Did you see that? That's so sad. Also, this is also griefing from Riven. Like, oh, actually, wait. Oh my. Like, this player, no offense to them, because they are a nice player. They're nice. They're not toxic. They're nice. This just... let me look at the OPGG. This level of game knowledge... 425 LP Grandmasters. Nearly Challenger. I'm telling you. This player is so elo inflated by this champion. It's sickening. Like, not only have we seen them grief over and over this game, they have Baron and are pushing down mid. They could potentially try to end the game here because the two strongest players are dead, right? And they need the engage to do it. And the Nunu recalls, Nunu, of all players, of all the people, Nunu recalls. So now they have one here, Nunu here, and now this is a 3v3. So if his team dies here, if the red team dies, Nunu should be banned. Nunu should be banned until they submit a ticket with proof explaining why they got banned for playing so fucking trash in a high elo game. Having this level of game knowledge is not acceptable. It's not. It's really not. This is piss. This is like D4 at the max. Like, if I saw this in my game, I swear I'd be so tilted I'd make an emotional play. Into play, I swear. That's so gross. Like, that's the only reason. Like, look, now Riven can jump in because it's a 3v3 because this fucking, excuse my French, retard inflated, elo-inflated Nunu player decided to recall with Baron when they're pushing with Baron. Like, it's just... it's so gross. Also, what I wanted to show, Riven's Wind Slash, look at this. Riven's Wind Slash gets blocked by Yasuo's Wind Wall even though she's literally in front of it. Is that disgusting or is that disgusting? Gross. Look at this player. Look at this player. Look at this player. He's picking dragon. He's going to dragon right now. He's literally going to dragon right now. Ah, deserves to be banned. 100%. 100% this player deserves to be banned. Like, I'm telling you, I need to go to the OPGG again. I want to see. When was Nunu reworked? Does anyone know? Yeah, it looks like Season 8, because that's when this player switched from a support main to a Nunu main. Man, it's gross. That's the shit I'm talking about, though. That's the shit I'm talking about, where nowadays there's so much, like, Riot has just made so many elo inflated bullshit champs that they refuse to fix. Like, they'll nerf, quote unquote. They'll nerf Nunu. But he has been overtuned for how long? Where's Buki? He'll tell me. Wait, he's been overtuned and free elo since he was reworked. That's 2-3 whole seasons now. Like, I'm telling you, like, this player, Diamond for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons. I guess they just improved. They just got a lot better. They got a lot better, but are lacking the game knowledge to not reset in this situation. Now they go to they're going to Dragon instead of backing up the team in a winning fight. Sickening. Sickening. Look, imagine Nunu's here. Look, 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 look. Look at this fight. Nunu was right here. Imagine Nunu's flying in with the snowball. They actually could end the game here. No lie. They could end the game here. Because they're just like running in face checking. It's alright, gotta get that dragon. You know they lose this game. I'm pretty sure like Rumble's team wins this game. But we got dragon. That should have made us win. Literally none of this happens. Nobody dies. If Nunu... Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, imagine. So right here is when Nunu... Look, Nunu's right here. Imagine if Nunu snowballs in and make sure that does not happen. Look. Imagine he rolls a snowball down, hits Diana. So they don't... Okay, they kind of grief this a little bit. Oh my... Grief. They griefed it a little bit, but if Nunu's here, this can't happen anyway. Like, it's just... If Nunu's here, that can't happen. And this fight could have been turned. And it's like, well, what if Nunu goes and they don't win the fight? That's better than this. That gives them a better chance to win than this shit. It's so disgusting, man. It's so disgusting. I'm seriously so sick of the dragons. I'm so sick of it. Why is everyone so... Like, holy fuck. Like, look, guys. Look. The enemy team is getting all the dragons this game, and they still fucking lose, I think. Do they lose? Yeah, they do. He ulted dragon because he didn't have enough damage. He wanted to kill it before Rumble's team got there to stop him. Man, it's just like the dragons make players make such terrible decisions that and they're always like big game changing decisions too. That's the worst part. If they keep fighting in this choke, Rumble is about to fucking kill everybody. Oh, there it is. Wow, Rumble actually can reach like here. Oh my god. He fucked up his ult and it hurt them pretty bad here. You can see his ult got fucked up. He like wasted some of it here when it needs to be like here. But yeah, exactly. At that range, it gets harder to angle it because like half of it's not in range, so you kind of have to like really have precise movement on just the little bit of range that you have. It's hard to explain, but as a Rumble 1 trick, Challenger Rumble 1 trick, he should be able to do this just fine. And because of it, Jinx, like you see, like, I mean, even if he did it right, I think Jinx looks like she can still reach. Yeah, so wouldn't have mattered that much. Probably would have killed Thresh. This game's actually really close. What a banger. That guy's griefing. Yeah, Jinx does seem pretty OP, huh? What happened here for Jinx to get hit by anything? How could Jinx possibly get hit here? See vision? What's wrong with this server? They have vision. Like I'd be so tilted if I'm on the red team because I'm watching my ADC walk towards this wall. I'm assuming they just didn't think Triss would actually just jump in like that. See what happens. I would assume Braum would be able to jump. Couldn't reach. Okay, this is what actually happened. Trist is overtuned. That's what happened. Trist isn't balanced. Oh my. Oh my. That's so sad. You know how, oh my, wait, did she crit? Oh god, I'd be so mad. How much crit chance does Jinx have? Oh no. Okay. Jinx did grief there trying to use W when she should have been auto-attacking. And then W here, but... No way. No way, man. The Jinx flashed over... Well, her rocket didn't crit, and her minigun didn't crit. And she has 75% crit chance. Either one gets the kill and then gets her passive going and she can't die. Because she's just like flying, running all over the place, and kills everybody. Oh, man. That's... What are the odds? Oh. That's really gross. That's really, really gross. I'd be so fucking mad. That's why I fucking hate crit. I hate crit. It's so stupid. it actually changed like the outcome of that big time. Wow. What a shame. I'd be pissed. I'd be so mad. What the fuck? Twitch channel just all Harvard graduates. So I don't know. I don't remember exactly how that statistic would work, but wouldn't it just be like? So it'd be 1 in 4. 1/4 chance not to crit for one auto, and then then for 2 autos, it would be that like 1/4 times 1/4, right? So 1/16. Which is what? 6%. Pog. Yeah, sit, idiots. Okay, anyway. I was about to say, is there another element where like it matters how much? No, I don't think it works that way actually. There's like some rule in statistics why you can't do it that way. I forget what it is.
Super Galaxy Punishment Delivery Mode.
Okay, anyway. Looks like he needed an item. What did he end up buying? Shit, he went death cap. Wow. He's strong. I respect the no hourglass. I respect the no hourglass here. He went death cap? Interesting. He went death cap? Like hourglass is like kind of important, you would think, this game.
Audacious Bravery Shield.
What would he hourglass? Anything. He doesn't need to even hourglass a specific thing. It's just they have like such high AD damage that he could like turn on his shit, hourglass while his flamethrower is on, and then do it again when he comes out. Because it's kind of hard to get in there, but we'll see what he does. He does do a fuckload of damage with the death cap. Like, see why this player should be banned, right? This player seriously deserves to be banned. It's honestly disgusting. The Nunu needs to be banned. I'm so done. This guy has griefed my games countless times, by the way. And it's not biased, though. It's not biased. This is not biased because we have proof right here. Like, it's not just me that they grief. They are so elo inflated that they make plays like this because... And they're still in this elo because their champ carries them half the way. That they... Look at this. Look at them. Because Dragon's coming up, look where the rest of his team is. Look. They don't have mid prio. His teammates are making a play top lane. And he's at the fucking Dragon alone. It's so sickening, man. It's actually so gross. That's so gross. Like, this is so gross. I hate this game. I hate it. It's so frustrating that there's players like this in high elo because they're straight up elo inflated. It's always players that main these champs. Like, it's not just like... It's not just like random players that are like, wow, how's this guy high elo? It's very clear why they get to where they get. It's very clear this player is a new one trick. Because only people that main these brain dead champs that are completely overtuned and abuse solo queue can do this. Like, we'll do this. No real high elo player that got there without maining Nunu, without one tricking Karthus, without one tricking. There's other ones. There's a lot of other ones. Echo is one of them. Sorry for all you Echo players. Echo jungle in particular. Even Echo mid though. Hecarim this season, yeah. There's other ones though that like it doesn't even matter the season. It's just like because the champ's been not even Silas really. Oh, Kiana. Kiana's a perfect example. Pike mid is a perfect example. And so here's the thing. So the guy Dave Mon, he's like the best Pike mid or whatever, right? He's the only one that is different from the rest of them. Like Dave Mon can actually play other things at a challenger level. He's the only Pike mid player that can play another champ at a challenger level. The rest of them are just elo inflated. Kiana, elo inflated champ. Hard elo inflated champ. That's like one of the worst, one of the most inflated ones. I'll show you, by the way. I'll show you perfect example of Kiana being elo inflated and Pike mid on the same fucking person's profile. Watch this. You think Pike mid's got it? Okay, well, let's hold on. Let me I'll show you a profile of a player that has an insane ego. One of the most disgusting players to play with in high elo. Hold on. So I can monitor. So this player, yesterday, their most played was Yone. They actually just now, Kiana's their most played now. So their most played on one of the most overtuned champs of the season is a 41% win ratio. They can't get a good win rate on any champ except Kiana and Pike. They used to be a Pike mid one trick. Look, can't like it's only Pike. Pike mid. So it's very clear like this is what I'm talking about. Anyway. Fuck. Hold up. Gotta sort out my tabs here. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Tabs are all fixed. So anyway, yeah, this is disgusting and kind of frustrates me even to watch that this player. Good job, Riot. Yeah, I did. I looked at it. I saw how many. It's pretty gross. But it's really gross that players can get into high elo, and it's like very clear that Riot. Wow, that Rumble ult was actually Pog. Wait, was the Rumble Out Pog or was the Thresh Lantern Grief? I think the Rumble Out was good because it even covered, like, the Lantern. Like... So, like me, I would have put it horizontally. He put it like this. Wait. Wait, never mind. Thresh Lantern, hella grief. What the fuck? Look at this. 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 Oh my god. I mean, even if Jinx is here, in high elo especially, you can play around Thresh Lantern. In low elo, you can't play around Thresh Lantern, but in high elo, you could definitely play around Thresh Lantern. But like, look at her. Look, watch what she does. Watch what she does when she sees the Lantern do like that. Look at this. She stops fucking moving. So that's two. Yeah, there's nothing she could do, actually. Man, that's gross. Pretty sure that Thresh means Thresh too. Their name is familiar. They're gonna win off of this. Like, you see how... You see how... Nunu Grief's here, so it's 5v4. Thresh Grief's here, and we can like put, I guess, like a fourth of the blame on Jinx because she shouldn't be there in the first place. But either way, it doesn't like 90% of the blame is on Thresh because that, like, how can you mess up a fucking Lantern in this elo? But so now another person's dead, and now they're walking in with Baron. But someone's dead. So. Okay, remember earlier when they were in the base here and they had Rumble dead for 20 seconds, Diana dead for 20 seconds, and I said they could just try to end the game here because I've seen it happen so many times. They could literally just all in and try to end the game, just force it. Rumble's team's doing the same thing here without Riven. They're doing it 4v4. So they easily could have ended the game down here. Who the fuck knows why Riven's top, honestly. It's pretty troll, but... Diana goes in here. It's 4v4. I hate this Nunu player, I'm not gonna lie. I really do. Like, I feel bad when I flame them. Because this is the thing. Is it their fault? It's not really their fault. It's Riot's fault. It's Riot's fault. Niles, did you see everything I just saw? Did you see what this fucking Nunu did this game? This player I've flamed so many times, and I feel bad, but like I can't because like, but like it's Riot's fault because a player with this level of skill. Being this shit, being nearly challenger, just shows how elo inflated Nunu is. Because Riot refuses to make that champ not gross. It all started right here. Where was it? This inhib, right? Yeah, right here. Instead of going with the team, no, it started before this. Look at this. Look how fucking grief this is. It's so gross. They have Baron. They're pushing down. Riven is fucking side laning for whatever reason. And so is Diana. So Nunu's team's pushing down with Baron. He recalls to stop Riven. First of all. That's already so grief. I already talked about how fucking troll this is. This is so fucking grief. Like, it's crazy. That's first problem. Now the enemy team's going down mid. Or they're trying to take the inhib. Riven jumps in because it's 3v3 because this fucking retard went to go bot. He starts going down mid. They're winning the fight down here. Turns around. Goes to Dragon instead. He goes to Dragon instead. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, I can't. This is why I flame this player every fucking time I play with them. Every time. Because they can't stop. That he just doesn't stop griefing. It's crazy. And then it gets worse. It gets worse. You think that's the worst of it. Watch. Watch what he does next. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Wait, hold on. Watch. Some time goes by. And like nothing happens for a while. Oh no, one fight happens. It was kind of unlucky for the Jinx because she didn't crit twice in a row on like a no health player and they died. Watch what this fucking Nunu does. It's sickening. It makes me sick. So the enemy team gets Baron here. I didn't even see this part. Oh my god. It really just... I didn't even see that part. I must have been too busy flaming him from the before that I didn't even see him in here before he does what he does next. Oh man, it's just... okay, so... They get Baron. This is what he does. Look, watch. Look. Okay, no mid prio. Dragon's coming up. Remember, Dragon's coming up. No mid prio. Look at this. You deserve to be banned. You really do. Look, watch. And his team's going to make a play topside. Look at this guy. How is a player like this not just piss D4? I'll tell you why. Nunu. The champ's so gross in solo queue because you can do this. Ready? Like Niall said, they know how to do this. Level 2, W in, blow mid flash. Head right down to bot, do it again. Yeah. Luckily they had Trist. Like, I'm telling you, because Nunu's ganks are so disgusting and nearly unavoidable, that is why Nunu players climb at all. This player's game knowledge, based off what we saw just in a few of those different plays, you can tell it's D4 gameplay. It really is. Yet they climb because they can do that. I can't, man. Oh yeah, and they inted like 4 of the different ganks. They died ganking, yeah. All right, well, we went into that trying to learn, because King wanted to learn from Rumble. I think all we ended up accomplishing was confirming that Blue Owl needs to be banned. Like, if you ban Nunu versus that guy, you cannot lose. It's impossible.